Hello, Anirban.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. After a long time, you are coming for this live class.
Yes, sir. Actually, my parents came, so my class lag, and in order to complete those lag, more classes lag. So I was a bit late.
Okay. Okay. That's good. Now, in this app, you can raise your hand whenever you feel doubt. There is an icon of raising hand. Okay. Teachment is getting better day by day. I am in talk to avail this whole recordings for you people. Until and unless there is teachment app, the recording will be available for you for lifetime. Means for the lifetime of teachment app. If the teachment app is lifelong, you will get all the recordings for lifetime. I am trying to make that possible. Okay. Uh, so now we are in. I think we will start today chapter number 26, is it not? Or we have completed that? I think we have completed.
Halfway.
We are in this, no?
Yes.
Okay, which paragraph we were
Process of
in?
the leads for them. Oh, I don't know the paragraph.
Where we were?
Process of the leads and the neuralgias of the eyes.
Okay,
Eye symptom.
eye symptoms, no? Okay, this is this I in my book. This is on page number 214. Page number 214. I think it is 25th. Para number 25th, I think.
15th from
20.
last.
15 from last or 25th from the beginning. We will today, I think we have completed the eye symptom of syphilis, and we have already told that one of the sphere of action for this syphilitic miasm is eye. We have repeated again and again the sphere of action for each miasm. Knowing the sphere of action for each miasm is important so that you can point out which miasm is predominant now and what sort of medicine you will be needing. So we have completed that eye symptoms. Now tubercular children. In tubercularly inclined children, is that so? In tubercularly inclined children, got that?
No, sir.
Read a paragraph where you are in.
28.
In babies,
In babes, just below that, just below that.
yeah, discharges from the eyes in these conditions are greenish or greenish yellow in color.
That have we have completed, and next para is also completed. From that, in tubercularly inclined children, you find structural changes in ear. Everything that attacks them, such as cold or sore throat or any of the so-called acute disease, shows its relationship to stigmatic combination of by suppuration of the ear. Got it? Got it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Sir, just underline suppuration of the ear. Suppuration of the ear. ear and throat, you will get lots of cases where the patient is suffering from recurrent tonsillitis. Okay, you will get lots of cases where the patient is suffering from recurrent uh, otitis media. They call it chronic suppurative otitis media. Okay, recurrent suppuration. Whenever there is cold, the cold settle in tonsils, cold settle in ear. Okay, so suppuration of the ear indicate a tubercular diathesis. Underline that. And next, read next.
This separation, no matter how painful it may be, is the safety value of the child life. In all of these
Underline
ear
this.
manifestations,
Safety valve of child life. What do you understand by this? What do you understand by this?
This disease is maintaining means body's internal organs will be in a soothing condition, or it will not go
Very
any
good.
vital organ.
The equilibrium, this symptom, do you remember that the class in which we have told that the symptoms are maintaining the equilibrium? Okay,
Yes, sir.
do you remember that class?
Yes, sir.
Equilibrium of the body is being maintained. Equilibrium of the body is being maintained by that.
Yes, sir.
Clear? Okay, so if you are forcefully treating that suppurative discharges, what will happen? The disease will go inside somewhat to other organs. Okay, I have sent you in group the 12 level of health. Okay, that A, B, C, D, each level is containing 3 levels, and that is the Vitholka's concept of 12 level of health. If you read that levels of health in detail, you will understand this idea how certain symptoms are helping the body to maintain the equilibrium with the disease. Okay, if that symptom is removed, the body have to give some grave symptom in order to maintain the equilibrium with the disease. Okay, so that is the meaning of that safety valve. Okay, next.
in all of these ear manifestations, the tendency to the night aggravation is very marked. They will be all right during the day, but from sundown to sun up, the characteristic aggravation shows itself. In every
Underline this.
eruptive
Underline this. Any of the syphilitic miasmatic tent will show itself at night. Okay. Sunrise to sun up. We have told that it is going syphilinum, particular medicine, particular nosode of syphilis have a tendency, or syphilitic miasm have a tendency to aggravate with the rhythm of night. जैसे जैसे रात बढ़ती है एग्रेवेशन बढ़ता है, रात अपने चरम पे रहेगी, एग्रेवेशन भी अपने चरम पे रहेगा, उसके बाद रात ढलना शुरू हुई, एग्रेवेशन भी कम होना शुरू हुआ. Okay, this is we call rhythm of the night. Any complaint, if you are getting aggravation with the rhythm of the night, even if you are not getting rhythm but aggravation at night, is hallmark of this miasm. Okay, like aggravation at day is a hallmark for psoric miasm. Okay, and psychosis is evening to night more. Next.
In every eruptive disease, there is an accompaniment of middle ear trouble in these children, and they will continue this process until the antisodic and antisyphilitic remedies have done their beneficial work.
Okay, why antisoric, antisyphilitic? Because it is tubercular. So at many places in Organon, Hahnemann have indicated in alternation of antisoric, antisyphilitic. This is the common state we are finding in tubercular diathesis. You may find antisoric and antipsychotic. We have discussed that JHL is telling that there are tubercular state where psychosis is there along with SORA, but mostly antisyphilis and antisoric you will the remedies you will get antisyphilitic and antisoric. That Hahnemann's have also indicated it at many places in the organon. We have discussed a few, and here Robert is telling. Next.
Very often, in these stigmatic complications of the ear, there is more or less discharge, and so long as the discharge from the ear continues, the patient improves in general health.
Underline this. Discharge from the ear. We know that syphilitic diathesis is ameliorated by abnormal
Abnormal
discharges.
discharge.
Okay. You have given a
Sometimes,
medicine to your patient. You have given your medicine to your patient, and all of a sudden the ear discharge comes up. Okay, you will get, this is so common a phenomena, you will get in your clinic also. The patient will tell that, Dr. Babu, my ear is discharging. You have given medicine, my all the complaints are okay, but my ear is discharging. Don't hurry to prescribe a medicine for ear discharge. Okay, wait and watch, and know that your medicine is acting. Next, do you know the sorinum ear discharge? Sorinum ear discharge. Ear discharge of sorinum is so offensive, and it is one of the syphilitic tent of sorinum. Sorinum, we all know that it is an antisoric medicine, but it is equally helpful in syphilitic condition. So the ear discharge you will get, so offensive ear discharge is there in sorinum. Next. Next.
sometimes this discharge from the ear will continue for years, and the health will remain fairly good. However, if the discharge is suppressed, the patient's health suffers greatly.
Underline this. This is the meaning of safety valve. This is the meaning of safety valve. Don't panic with the ear discharge. Okay, and don't let your patient panicked. They will tell that it will go on and destroy the tympanic membrane, but it usually not happen. Whenever if there is a ear discharge, be sure that the patient will remain in the good health. You need to treat the ear discharge as a constitutional disease, not as a local disease. Next.
In appearance, these patients develop very large ears. The lobe of the ear is pale, white, and transparent.
Next.
In the syphilitic dyscrasia, the sense of smell is lost, and the nose bleeds very readily, especially when there is the
Underline this,
complication
those.
with soda.
This sense of smell is lost. Underline this. Nose bleeds very readily. Underline this. This sense of smell lost is maybe due to atrophic rhinitis. Okay, the mucosal dryness, excessive atrophy of the nasal mucosa, may be due to olfactory valve damage. Okay, you will get patient in their accident, they have damaged, in some accident they have damaged their olfactory valve, but damage to the olfactory valve or damage to the olfactory neuron are repairable. You all know that olfactory neurons are repairable, regeneratable. These neurons have capacity to regenerate itself. Okay, but atrophy of the nasal mucosa is dangerous. Okay, if the atrophied nasal mucosa have atrophied, you won't re-establish the sense of smell in your patient, and this happens mostly by those nasal decongestant drop. Okay, they gave drop for nasal decongestion, and that drop is producing that atrophic rhinitis. And what kind of disease it is? It is a artificial chronic disease. And artificial chronic disease, how to treat it? This is mostly incurable. Okay, you are not going to hit on the remedy for this artificial chronic disease. So if this sense of smell is due to neuron damage, you will be able to restore that sense of smell. But if it is due to atrophic rhinitis, atrophy of the nasal mucosa, you won't repair it. Okay, that proves how Hahnemann was true in telling those inroads to the humanity, those inroads to the health produced by artificial medicines are mostly incurable. Okay, so sense of smell is lost. If it is lost due to neuron degeneration, this indicates a syphilitic tent. Okay, why? Because the sphere of action for syphilis is brain, we all know, and nose bleeds very radially. Underline this also. Next.
The pre-tubercular child will have hemorrhages from the nose at the slightest provocation. At the same time, they are subject to severe headaches, but the hemorrhages relieve the head symptoms.
Abnormal discharge, relieve the complaint. Underline this. Severe headache, relieved by head symptom. And this epistaxis may be due to circle of what this called artery of epistaxis. There is a Little's area where different small arteries, sphenopalatine artery, and all the artery are meeting together. If there is some means malformation, okay, so that child will be what kind of malformation you are getting? The means tribute those arteries are not exactly able to form the healthy network in the Little's area. So this is the malformation of the artery. Okay, now you will get in fluoric acid these kind of malformation. These kind of malformation may be there in Little's area. And what is those hemangioma you are getting on the body? Those are also somewhat malformation of the capillaries. Hemangioma here and there. You will get malformation in the connection of aorta in the abdomen somewhere. You will get hemangioma in the liver. You will get hemangioma any other place. Malformation. Okay. Same kind of. There may not be hemangioma, but malformation of connection of Little's area at the Little's area. So slightest provocation. This also indicates any of the congenital error, any of the malformation of the arteries indicates a syphilitic tent. Okay, slightest provocation will produce epistaxis. Okay, and these kind of epistaxis are easy to cure. You will be able to cure. There are certain syphilitic diseases, pure syphilitic diseases, which are easy to cure once you get the idea why these are happening. Okay, and you will start your medicine. Next.
Acne indurata of the nose depends the union of the sodic and syphilitic conditions. By many, this condition is considered.
Underline this. Underline this. रोजाशिया जिसको बोलते हैं, एक्ने रोजाशिया। Okay. So acne indurata, what you call rosacea. Acne rosacea. Okay, simple acne, dry acne. Okay, you will get your patient in clinic patients of acne. Okay, which are sometimes very difficult to cure. And be sure of that there is a syphilitic mixture with the sora. But these kind of acne indurata, what kind of acne you are getting in the psoric patients? Acne which was simple acne, dry pimples, okay, without any pus, dry acne. These are easy to cure. But acne indurata, acne rosacea is very difficult to cure. Next, underline acne indurata. Upon the nose, hypertrophy, you will get hypertrophied layer with small acne. These are acne indurata, very difficult to cure. I will send some picture of this in the group. Next. And I am treating that patient with altogether anti-syphilitic medicine. Okay. And you will see that calibrome, people are saying calibrome is one of the medicine for acne. Okay, routine prescription they are using. But you know that calibrome is a wonderful anti-syphilitic medicine. Go and read the symptom in Allen for calibrome. Read the symptom of Allen, calibrome.
For
Go to
acne,
calibrome. No, just for acne.
acne simplex, indurated, rosacea, bluish, red, pustular, on face, chest, shoulders, leaves unsightly scars, in young fleshy person of gross habits.
Okay. So this is for acne. They are giving the symptoms for calibrome. They are routinely prescribing acne. For what kind of acne, calibrome will be helpful. If you are able to see any syphilitic tint, be sure you can give calibrome to that patient. Okay. See, stammering. You will get stammering, difficult speech. Okay. You will get night terror of children. Night terror of children. Okay. You will get all these are in coordination of muscles, nervous weakness, paralysis. All these are syphilitic, indicating a syphilitic trend. Okay. See, epilepsy. Read the symptom of epilepsy.
Epilepsy congenital syphilitic tubercular, usually a day or before menses, at new moon, headache follow the attack.
Epilepsy congenital syphilitic. What indicates that this calibrome is a anti-syphilitic medicine. Okay, so if you are giving calibrome in acnes, okay, that you can easier to differentiate when to give calibrome and when to give other medicines. Okay, when there is a strong syphilitic base in the family, or you are able to see the strong syphilitic tint in your patient, calibrome will help. Okay, next.
Sir,
Yes,
so what is gross habits?
gross habits. Where you get that?
सर ए कैलिब्रोम का एक्नी वाला सिम्टम का लास्ट में
Acne simplex, shoulder, leaving ugly scar, gross habits. Gross habits is an old term for a sedentary lifestyle. Okay, most probably, if I remember correctly, old English term for sedentary lifestyle. If I remember correctly, this gross habits indicate that.
ओके सर
Okay, next.
By many, sorry.
Yes.
By many, this condition is considered impossible of cure, yet with the knowledge of its stigmatic origin, it may be removed and the patient brought to a better state of health.
What I have said this acne rosacea, and what I have told you, that patient still I am using antisyphilitic medicine, starting from sorinum, syphilinum, carcinosin. All these medicines were indicated in that patient, and calibrome. Okay, now after 1.5 years of treatment, the patient has been on antisoric medicine. Okay, next.
One of the cardinal signs of the syphilitic tent is the destruction of tissue. This is the only stigma in which the bones of the nose are destroyed. Infants and children who have snuffles are manifesting either syphilitic or psychotic tent.
Underline this: snuffles. What is snuffles? Commonly you will get nowadays in infant, and the pediatrician will relieve himself or the patient's parents by giving the Otrivin nasal decongestant drop. Decongestion, for the decongestion of the nasal mucosa, they will give those drops, and those drops are worsening the condition. Is this treatment? Is this the accurate treatment? No, but it is used rampantly by the parents and by the pediatrician. Next.
The syphilitic expression in the nose is by many scabs and crusts, which are dark greenish to brown or black. These are not always offensive in odor, but in the tubercular diathesis, these manifestations have the odor of old cheese, and there is a thick yellow discharge that drops back into the throat.
I don't know what is the order of old cheese. You will get so many a kind of order, like order of cat's urine. We don't know how cat's urine smells. or how old cheese smells. But these are the old literature. You can take it as a grossly, as a offensive, very small offensive smell. Fish brine, we have told that is a characteristics for which miasm? Fish brine smell. Characteristics of which miasm? You have told no. No. What is fish brine smell?
মাছের আষ্টা গন্ধ।
माछेर धोआ, हाँ, जब माछ मछली को धोने के बाद जो पानी आता है, जो निकलता है, उसको बोलते हैं फिश ब्राइन. इन बंगाल this is the common symptom you will get, that patient is complaining because the fish are very commonly used food in Bengal, so you will get this symptom. Like that, cheese was commonly used food in European countries, so you are getting these kind of this kind of smell, old cheese. Okay, in India you won't get a smell of old cheese until unless it is commonly used in a community. Okay, as a grossly you can take it as offensive. Okay, old cheese. So fish brine was a symptom for characteristic symptoms of which miasm? It is characteristic symptom of psychosis, psychotic miasm. Always remember. Okay, fish brine smell. Okay, now nasal bone destruction. Underline that in this only. Okay, you have read no? The destruction of the tissue. Nose are destroyed. Bones of the nose are destroyed. Ulcer of the nose. Which medicine you have got that?
Calibi.
Calibi. And Calibi is a anti-syphilitic medicine. Okay. Now go to Aurum Met also. Aurum Met. Aurum Met. Next page, first paragraph. Got that? Caries of the nasal, palatine and mastoid bone. Got that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Read that.
Caries of the nasal, palatine, and mastoid bones, ugina, otorrhea, excessively fetid discharge, pains worse at night, drive to despair, of mercurial or syphilitic origin.
This symptom, now think that is this symptom is harder to remember or easier to remember after knowing the background of the symptom. Okay, it will be easier. They are telling night. Okay, otorrhea. Okay, ulcer. Okay, ozina. What is ozina? It is an old term for atrophic rhinitis. Okay, old term for atrophic rhinitis. Okay, we have read. They are telling ulcer of caries of nasal and palatine and mastoid bone. Okay. Okay, so you are getting the base. You know from where this symptom is coming. This coming from syphilitic tent, and Aurum Met is a syphilitic medicine. Okay, you will get, as Anirban have said, that ulceration of septum of the nose in Calibi also, in Cali iode also, and in bracket here you are getting asafoetida, don't you? You are getting asafoetida. Asafoetida is also a syphilitic medicine, anti-syphilitic medicine. Cali iode, syphilinum, Aurum Met, Calibi, Calibrom, these are anti-syphilitic medicines. Okay, now you will be able to judge your medicine while reading the symptom. You will be able to judge the medicine's predominant miasm. Okay, now here you will get prolapse and induration of uterus. What is this? Prolapse and induration of uterus. Which kind of symptom it is? Which miasm?
Tubercular.
Where from tubercular you are telling this? Prolapse and induration of uterus. Think of uterus and think of psychosis.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Think of any pelvic organ and think of psychosis. Okay, so this is psychotic, psychotic symptom in an anti-syphilitic medicine. But we have told that you are going to identify a person with a dominant character in that. We have given the example of Virappan, that Virappan's dominant character was bad. Okay, that is why still he is being remembered as bad. but that doesn't mean he don't have any good character. There was some good, but dominant was bad, so he was bad. Gandhiji was dominantly good. There were some bad. There may be some bad character, but he was dominantly good, so he is remembered as a man of principle, as a good man. Okay, same wise follow the medicine. Dominant character will decide which kind of medicine it is. So aurum med is predominantly full of syphilitic symptom. So dominant symptoms are being are tagging the medicine as antisyphilitic. That doesn't mean it won't have any psoric symptom, it won't have any psychotic symptom. There may be. We have read in Sorinum symptoms of gonorrhea. We have read, no, in Sorinum symptoms of gonorrhea. What is gonorrhea? Is a psychosis. You will read that chronic gonorrhea of years duration that can neither be suppressed nor cured. The best selected remedy fails. That does mean this Sorinum is psychotic medicine? No, predominantly it is a psoric medicine. There may be a syphilitic symptom, there may be psychotic symptom, but predominantly it is a psoric. Likewise, Oromet is predominantly an anti-syphilitic medicine. There may be some psychotic symptoms. Okay, clear? So destruction of the nasal bone is a hallmark for this stigma. Underline that. Next.
In the hay fever type of troubles,
What is hay
which is one
fever?
of the
What is hay fever?
let's see, pollen allergy type.
Yes, allergic rhinitis. Modern term for this, you can say umbrella term for this is allergic rhinitis by dust, by anything, by pollen, by hay. Okay, well, hay is the dust of the agriculture. Okay, that is hay. Pollen, house dust. These are causing allergic rhinitis. That is hay fever. Old term for that. Allergic rhinitis, hay fever. Next.
In the hay fever type of troubles, which is one of the most troublesome conditions we have to deal with, we have as a base the psoric, the syphilitic, and the psychotic. The psychotic
Underline
remains
this.
latent.
Now you know how difficult to treat this allergic rhinitis. Patient will come that Dr. Saab, I used to have sneeze in paroxysm of 25, 30, 60. Hachi, hachi, hachi. And this is very difficult to cure. Though it is very superficial symptom you are thinking of, but these have a basic all the miasm, mixture of all the miasm. So that is why commonly we are getting nowadays these kind of allergic rhinitis. Then forcefully treated, settled in the skin, you will get allergic urticaria. Settled in the lung, okay, you will get asthma. Forcefully treatment of that. So allergic rhinitis. Underline that psychotic, syphilitic, and psoric.
The psychotic remains latent during the active period but will come out later after proper treatment has been instituted. These cases are always difficult to treat and still more difficult when serum or vaccine treatment has been given.
Underline this. This is the common fact nowadays. There are clinics particularly treating these kind of allergies. They are giving influenza vaccines for these people. Okay. In Calcutta, a famous clinic for treatment of this is Ritik Clinic. Everywhere, all over the Bengal, you will get the mention of Ritik Clinic, which is treating particularly famous for treating this allergic rhinitis with their all kind of vaccines, all kind of serums. Okay, people will come to you if you are practicing in Calcutta or nearby Calcutta place. People will come to you after treatment in that particular clinic, and this clinic is still treating the patient of specialized in treating the patient of allergy. Okay, they will give a list of food to the patient that this food should be avoided based on the allergic test of their blood, and next they will institute these vaccine and serum treatments for them. Okay, that is why it is now more difficult to treat these kind of allergic rhinitis. Underline that.
In the tubercular diathesis, there are circumscribed red spots on the cheeks of adults or children. before any other manifestations show themselves. There are
Tell me a
also hot
medicine where you
flashes.
will find this symptom. Tell me a medicine where you will find this symptom. In Allen's keynote. Go to capsicum. Capsicum. The red chicks. But circumscribed word is not there. The red chicks. You will get the circumscribed red spot on the this also in capsicum. Underline that with red chicks. Fourth paragraph. Circumscribed redness of the cheek. This is one of the manifestation of tubercular diathesis. By the way, capsicum is a tubercular medicine. Okay, you will get here in the tonsils, affection of tonsils. You will get the affection of mastoid. Underline that. In bracket, you will get mastoid swelling. Got that? Painful swelling behind the ear, mastoid. Got that?
Yes, sir.
Painful.
Yes.
Yes. Underline that mastoid. Affection of the mastoid process. This shows a syphilitic dominance, syphilitic predominant symptom, mastoid process. And I know only this medicine for affection of mastoid. Mastoid is a bone behind our ear. Okay. Mastoid process. There is styloid process. There is mastoid process behind. Okay. Affection of the mastoid is common in which CSON. Okay. Chronic suppurative otitis media. You get the affection of mastoid. Okay. And mastoid is indicating the affection of mastoid, indicating a syphilitic base, and one of the medicine for that affection of mastoid process is capsicum. I use this capsicum from 0/1 to 0/10 in a case of mastoid swelling, and it got reduced from this much, means ping pong that ball. Okay, ping pong ball. That kind of swelling was there behind the ear, and it get reduced after using up to 0/10 capsicum, and that was also in NIH OPD during my internship. I knew that mastoid process, capsicums, this sphere of action for capsicum is mastoid process. Okay, at that time I didn't remember that mastoid process is also a means affection for syphilitic miasm, but thankfully capsicum did it work and the swelling got reduced. Okay, so it is very important. Any of the swelling you are getting of mastoid process, think of capsicum, think of anti-syphilitic medicines. Okay, that was a side topic regarding capsicum. One more thing, we came to capsicum, I want you to share. In Kent's Materia Medica, you will get that those who are abusing, parents who are abusing capsicum at the table, dinner table or lunch table, those who are eating capsicum, means chili more. The capsicum is different, Shimla mirch, but capsicum is also that red mirch, red chili or green chili also. Okay, in common sense we are telling capsicum of that Shimla mirch, but in Materia Medica we are using for preparation of that capsicum, that chilies, red chilies, seeds, dried seeds of that red chilies are being used. So those parents who are abusing capsicum at their table, in their food habit, okay, children of them, born of them, are mostly requiring capsicum. That's Kent's observation. Okay, and we should give importance to it, because nowadays the chili flakes are available in the market. People are taking lots of chili flake with the pizza and with any other food stuff. These chili flakes, if are being abused in the parents, the children may require, born of that parents, children may require capsicum. And where it is written, it is written in Kent's Metria Medical. Okay, and there are lots of other use of capsicum. So rarely used medicine, capsicum, but very helpful. One of the symptom of capsicum is that patient will feel anything, eating anything, he will feel burning sensation like मिर्चा खा लिया, ऐसा बोलेगा डॉक्टर साहब মনে হচ্ছে লঙ্কা খেয়েছি গিয়ে এটকে রয়েছে, correct, burning sensation in the throat. Okay, there is no pathology, but whenever he is eating something, there will be burning sensation in throat, and that will also go with capsicum mostly. Okay, burning and smarting sensation as from shiny pepper in throat in other parts. Okay, this is one of the important symptom of capsicum. For that is side topic, we have discussed a few symptoms of capsicum. Now come back to our hay fever. Next paragraph.
In the tubercular diathesis, there are circumscribed red spots on the cheeks of adults or children before any other manifestations show themselves. There are also hot flushes other than at the climacteric period. The characteristic
Other than at
appearance
the
of this
climactic period. If it is occurring at climactic period, it is physiological. Okay. Next.
the characteristic appearance of the syphilitic stigma is grayish, greasy face. There are
Next.
deep fissures, especially in the lips. Swelling
Underline
and
this.
edema of the face.
Underline this and tell me a medicine. Tell me a medicine for this.
For greasy face.
No, for deep fissure. For deep fissure, especially in the lips. Hipposulf, open hipposulf. See, middle of the lower lip tract. Few paragraphs above the relationship. Got that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, underline that. And hipposulf is a syphilitic medicine. Okay, anti-syphilitic medicine. One of the anti-syphilitic medicine. Abuse of mercury. We use hipposulf in abuse of mercury, bad effects of mercury. See in the relation, hyper antidote, bad effects of mercury. Okay. Swelling and edema of the face in pre-tubercular patient, especially on rising from their bed in morning. You will get patient who are complaining, डॉक्टर साहब मेरा मुंह फूला रहता है, सुबह में उठते हैं तो ऐसा लगता है कि अजीब फूल गया है, लोग हमको देख के ऐसा बोलते हैं. Okay, and you ask the patient for urea and for creatinine, and both are normal. Still and thyroid, and that is also normal. Still the patient complains of that. So this is a tubercular state. Okay. Moles may be manifestation of syphilitic or psychotic. Read the next paragraph. Underline that. Moles, syphilitic or psychotic. Nevus, you know? What is nevus? The spider-like capillary. Okay. Or you can call it birth mark or red moles. Red moles are secondary tertiary character of psychosis. We have told it in very initial classes. Okay, red moles. And in our literature, you will find that nevus, birthmark. Next. Read the next paragraph.
In the fevers of the tubercular patient, the face is pale, with circumscribed redness on the cheekbones. In the morning, the face is intensely pale. The
Okay.
children with
Next.
AC the children with assy gray faces and the appearance of marasmus are basically syphilitic. The
Underline
syphilitic
this. What is
stigma
marasmus? What is marasmus?
nutritional deficiency.
Which deficiency? Which deficiency? Protein
Calorie.
deficiency. Uh, Protein energy malnutrition. Marasmus, basically protein deficiency. Okay. And now Robert is contradicting himself. That is why we have told that we don't need to read that chapter, Sora or deficiency. Robert is contradicting himself that marasmus is basically syphilitic. Underline this. Why is telling? If he has told that Sora is deficiency, so this deficiency should fall under that Sora. Okay. But this is telling syphilitic. Okay. Got that?
Yes, sir.
Circumscribed redness.
Sir, can you repeat this more clearly?
Okay. I was telling that marasmus are underlined. The appearance of marasmus are basically syphilitic. But Robert have told in the previous chapter that Sora is the mother of all deficiency. Then why marasmus is also a deficiency, nutritional deficiency? So Robert is contradicting himself here. Okay. That marasmus is syphilitic. Got that? What we have told last that we are not agreeing subscribing to this theory. There may be deficiencies which are due to Sora, there may be deficiencies which are due to syphilis. Okay. Next.
The syphilitic stigma destroys not only the tissues, but it destroys also the power of the body to assimilate the proper materials from food. On the other hand, the tubercular child may be plump, with a white, clear skin and long, beautiful, silky eyelashes. In these children, the face and head and about the back of the neck perspire freely.
Underline this. Face, hand. The hand, perspiration of hand, it is very difficult to cure. Perspiration of palms. Okay. Only result I am getting with tuberculinum. Okay. Not with silesia even. Silesia is also an anti-tubercular medicine, but anti-soric and anti-tubercular medicine, but not with silesia. And very predominantly written symptom in the silesia is perspiration of feet and palms, soles and palms, but it is not working. Only result I am getting it with tuberculinum. It is very difficult to cure condition. It is a tubercular state. Now silky eyelashes, beautiful silky eyelashes. Now start observing the eyelashes of people. Okay, have you seen this kind of eyelash? Have you seen this kind of eyelashes? Means okay, wait. The this is I think, and this type of eyelash means curly like a doll's eyelash. What eyelash, artificial eyelashes they are using, like that only, this type of eyelash, curly eyelashes. Now start observing the eyelashes of children and eyelashes of people. You will get people are having curly eyelashes. These are the beautiful eyelashes, the means ideal eyelashes we are seeing. And if you get these, people are having eyelashes like this also, like this, but these are not tubercular. Those eyelashes which are curly, going above, going down. Okay. And this is eye, this type of eyelashes, these are tubercular. Now start observing this type of eyelashes. Next.
In the mouth, we find the characteristic telltale of the syphilitic tent, even though the child may appear well otherwise. Pathological and structural changes take place in the dental arc and the teeth come through
Underline
deformed.
this telltale
Irregular.
phase of syphilitic tent. Underline this telltale phase of syphilitic tent. Next. Means there will be some asymmetry, dissymmetry. There may be something which is telling that. There may be cleft palate, there may be cleft lip. Okay.
Pathological and structural changes take place in the dental arc and the teeth come through deformed, irregular in shape and irregular in order of eruption. The teeth often decay before they are entirely through the gums.
Okay. Open creosote. Open creosote. Painful dentition. Teeth begin to decay as soon as they appear. Got that?
Yes, sir.
Which kind of symptom it is? Which kind of symptom it is? It is a syphilitic symptom.
Syphilitic.
Irregular teeth. Teeth is there in the socket. The deciduous teeth is there in the socket and permanent is erupting. This is also a kind of syphilitic tent. Next. If we know that mercurius is famous for use in teeth problem and ear problem. Commonly used. See the common prescription in your OPD or IPD for ear trouble and for teeth trouble. You will see the people are prescribing mercurius mostly, but some people are aware of syphilitic tent of that symptoms or that of mercury, and some people are just using it means routinely. Okay. But if you are aware of what you are doing or what you are using, you will get more confidence in treating your patient. Okay. Next.
These little patients get sick every time a tooth comes, and they are constantly having trouble with one thing after another, persistently taking cold, persistently having upset stomachs, exceedingly susceptible to any change in the weather. They have very flabby muscles and they develop large cervical glands. The adenoid tissue is
Underline
always
this.
involved and
Cervical glands, large cervical glands. Underline this.
the adenoid tissue is always
Next.
involved and the enlarged tonsils are a prominent manifestation.
Underline this. What is adenoid? It is palatine tonsil. Enlarged tonsils. This Walden's ring of tonsils in the throat are constantly affected. We have told previously that ear and tonsil troubles are common in syphilitic patients. Next. What do you think? This tonsil should be removed or not? How much enlarged tonsil you have seen? These are very easily curable conditions. These are people are just removing these adenoid in their patient. ENT specialists are advising tonsillectomy, but nowadays people the more modern medicines are not allowing tonsillectomy. But if it is problematic and not going to its own place, these adenoids will retard the mental development of child. Okay, the child will not able to speak properly, the child will not able to understand properly, because he have to make focus, because the adenoids are blocking the nasal passage. So the child have to take breath from air, from mouth. Okay, and you will get adenoid faces. Okay, serrated teeth. Okay, open mouth, dull face. These are adenoid faces you will get in your little patients who are not being treated with this homeopathic medicines. Otherwise, these are advised to be removed by ENT specialist. But it is very easy to treat with your medicine. Okay, this tonsillitis, recurrent problem of tonsillitis. Okay, even if you are getting a history at childhood, the patient was suffering from recurrent tonsillitis, you can think that syphilitic miasm was predominant in your patient. Okay, next.
Actual ulcers occur in the mouth. Psora never develops ulcer of itself, but the syphilitic tent is very prone to this manifestation. In the tubercular type, there is a putrid, sweet taste in the mouth, more of a metallic taste in the purely syphilitic dyscrasia. In the union of
Underline
syphilis,
this metallic test. Metallic test. Okay. Now, just unkept spoon, steel spoon in your home. Go and just try to test it. The test you will get, that is the metallic test. Okay, the test you will get after just sucking out a spoon, steel spoon, that is in my means I have tried to understand what is metallic test, and I am getting that metallic test. And patient will, how patient will complain, I don't know. Patient will complain some test is there as if I have taken irons in my mouth. Like these type of test you will get by your patient. Okay, so these metallic tests are actually uh, syphilitic test, and we have told that burnt test, perversion of test, and what one of the test was burnt test is sora, मुंह में कुछ जला जला है, that is sora, and metallic test is of syphilis. Underline that. Next.
in union of syphilis and soda, we find a saliva that is ropey and viscid with a bloody taste. Bloody taste.
Okay, you will get why this saliva is bloody sometimes. This may be due to the problem of salivary glands. Okay, this may be due to gum bleeding. Okay, in the morning I have, in my initial practice I was not that much competent to diagnose these symptoms. I was taking it as hemoptysis, but later on I found that no, this is not hemoptysis, actually it is coming mixing with the saliva. Okay, so I advised my patient for using massage for the gums. Okay, use your fingers after every lunch and every food you eat. Massage your gum because your gums are being affected, and these bleeding which you are having mixed with saliva is not hemoptysis. These are coming from around the gums. Okay, mostly if it is not coming from the gums and still it is being mixed with the saliva, you should know that it is not hemoptysis. It may be some problem with the salivary gland. Okay, and we are telling that this is a actually a tubercular symptom. Okay, predominantly syphilitic. Next.
The tubercular type of patients have ravenous hunger, hunger immediately after a full meal, hunger at all times. There is no time they cannot eat. There is much craving for unaccountable things, like the cravings for acids, for sweets, a longing to chew chalk, lime, and pencils, a craving for indigestible things. The craving for salt is particularly noticeable in the tubercular diathesis. It will be noted
Name a
that
medicine for medicine for it. Name a medicine for it.
what's up?
Craving for salt. Craving for salt.
Natural.
Natural. Abuse of salt. Name a medicine for abuse of salt.
Phosphorus.
Phosphorus. Okay, and both these are actually anti-tubercular medicine. Okay, nitrosamine anti-tubercular, uh, phosphorus anti-tubercular. Next.
It will be noted that here also the sodic influence is strong, in that soda has many cravings and great hunger. In these unnatural
Next.
cravings, we have the key to assist many people whom we may consider to lack temperance in eating and drinking. They are particularly prone to crave spirituous liquors, And it is the tubercular diathesis which produces the people who are apt to become drunkards. For you must remember that these are the
Underline
people
this
who bear
tubercular diathesis. Underline this tubercular diathesis and people who are apt to become drunkards.
For you
Next.
must remember that these are the people who bear about with them the combined power of soda and syphilis. By looking well to our indications, we can give these people a great deal of help to overcome these unnatural cravings and at the same time gradually eliminate the stigma.
Okay, now this syphilitic actually are having more prone toward drunkenness. Okay, syphilitic miasm. Okay, in family you will get in your patient's family that इतना शराब पीता है कोई कि बगैर शराब के जिंदा ही नहीं रह सकता था. पेशेंट आके बोलेगा मेरे दादा भी पीते थे, मेरे बाबूजी भी पीते हैं, हम भी पीते हैं. ओके, वेयर फ्रॉम दीज क्रेविंग्स आर कमिंग. ओके, यू कैन टेक इट एज अ means what as an indication for your syphilitic miasm. Okay, I remember a case from my MDs. The patient was a 2-3 year old child with delayed speech. Okay, he was not able to speak properly, just ma, ba, like that, single word, single syllable. Okay, we were sitting with one of our teacher, and after taking the case we got the alcoholism in the family. Okay, उसका फादर भी alcoholic था. Alcoholic means if you leave him for the whole day with 10 bottles, by night he will finish all. Okay, and will crave more, like that. And उसका grandfather भी alcoholic था, and there are uncles in the family who are alcoholic too. Okay, so this is a present complaint. The child is unable to speak. Okay, delayed speech. This is present complaint. Delayed speech, either the affection of the brain or larynx or trachea. Okay, sphere of action, you got syphilitic sphere of action, delayed speech. Next, a background, family history, alcoholism in the family. Okay, and basing this on this, our teacher prescribed syphilinum. Okay, so it is very important to take the family history into account. Okay, basing on this totality of symptom, he prescribed syphilinum. Within 2-3 months, 200, 2 doses. Within 2-3 months, the child was able to make more syllable. That ma, ba, from ma, ba, it goes to ma, baba, from K to Khete, like that, Bosho, like that, and the progress was there, and child was finally in the 3 years of treatment. During the 3 years of treatment, child was able to speak. Okay, so this is the importance of knowing the miasm. Okay, next chapter number 27 we will read next day. Now if you have any question you can ask so that we can refer to it for next 5 minutes.
Sir, sir, in the lecture of latent sura, I got there that what is latent sura. So there the explanation was given. There the explanation was given that when there is a favorable condition, then the sura comes up in dormant. That is, and when there is no favorable condition, then it goes in latent state. Okay, okay. So sir, ये कब समझे कि when the sura has gone into its secondary state and mixed up with other miasms?
What again? Please repeat again.
Means
What is your question?
my question is sora in its dormant condition, it is if it is in latent, then when we will understand that sora is in secondary condition when it is intermingled with other miasm.
How to? By symptoms only. In latent state, you will get the symptoms of latent sora or apparently healthy state. Okay, that is the aphorism number 86 footnote. sorry, it is, I think, aphorism number 78 footnote. Okay,
28.
78 footnote. And 80, aphorism number 80 देखो, aphorism number 80 देखो कितना सारा डिजीज बोले यहाँ पे, rachitis, scoliosis, kyphosis, caries, all these are the secondary symptoms of psora or mixture of psora and syphilis or psora and psychosis. If these symptoms are coming, you will know that these are the not the latent state of psora. When latent state of psora, this is the latent state of psora in the footnote 78. This is the latent state of psora. Okay, flourishing of year of youth, commencement with regular menstruation, mode of beneficial life for body and heart, they remain unrecognized, appear perfectly healthy to their relatives, apparently healthy, but
So,
there are symptoms. So
सर हम लोग ये बोल सकते हैं कि जो हमारा यूथ फेज लाइफ ऑफ एवरी पेशेंट इन दैट फेज द सोरा रिमेन्स डोरमेंट but chances is more that sora remains latent.
acute disease.
No, I am saying that suppose take a person, तो अगर उसका मतलब यूथ जो स्टेज होगा, यूथ स्टेज ऑफ हिज लाइफ, इन दैट स्टेज sora, more chances is there that sora will remain latent.
Yes, more chances are there that sora will remain latent until and unless he suffers a grief, until and unless he suffers a change in life condition, stress, sora will remain latent.
तो
Adverse event of life.
तो सर ऐसा होगा कि सोरा लैटेंट रहता है इसलिए क्योंकि हम इनहेरिट करते हैं उसको, इसीलिए ना?
हाँ,
That means inherited
तो
form of
mostly inherited है nowadays. Sora is mostly inherited.
मतलब
That is why we are giving. That is why we are giving importance to the first illness of life. We ask no during case taking, what was the first illness the child suffered from? The child sora लेके पैदा हुआ है. First illness the child will suffer from the skin eruption. Okay, child psychosis लेके पैदा हुआ है, तो first illness the child will suffer with that.
Okay.
And mostly nowadays, हाँ बोलो.
मतलब inherited form of sora is the latent form of sora that is found in the child.
Yes, you can say, but answer is not that easy, because nowadays we are getting secondary inheritation of sora also, though there are confusion with that sora can be transformed in secondary state or not, but we are getting more complex diseases, so it won't be easy to answer, but for understanding purpose, take it as you have told. Okay.
Then sir, what happens when we suppress the skin disease? What happens when we suppress a skin disease? वो latent phase में जाता है कि direct secondary stage में जाता है?
Depend करता है, mostly latent phase में जाता है.
Okay.
डिपेंड करता है किस पे? वाइटल फोर्स के स्टेबिलिटी पे, हाउ स्टेबल द वाइटल फोर्स इज. आप सप्रेस करोगे तो हो सकता है वो लैटेंट स्टेज में ना जाके सप्रेशन से यूजुअली सेकेंडरी स्टेज में ही जाता है, बट वो सेकेंडरी स्टेज भी बर्स्ट आउट नहीं होता है कभी कभी, ठीक है, मगर सप्रेशन से सेकेंडरी स्टेज में ही जाएगा, लैटेंट में नहीं जाएगा, ठीक है. सप्रेशन से यूजुअली सेकेंडरी स्टेज में ही जाते हैं, नॉट लैटेंट.
It depends upon the vital force. Okay.
Yes.
Okay sir.
Okay, अभी भी क्लियर नहीं हुआ?
इस जगह पे थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूजन है.
थोड़ा सा यही कंफ्यूजन है ना. हम लोग बोले ये ऑर्गेनिज्म है और ये लेकर आया सोरा, ठीक है, आया पूरा ऑर्गेनिज्म में इन्फेक्ट किया. दिस वाज फर्स्ट, दिस वाज सेकंड एंड दिस eruption was third phase. Okay, this eruption we are calling primary stage. Okay, primary manifestation of sora. Okay, then this is being suppressed. this is being, okay, wait a minute. This is being suppressed. Okay, अब सप्रेस्ड होके कहाँ जाएगा? सप्रेस्ड होके अंदर जाएगा, तो अंदर जैसे ही गया, that is secondary form, and this secondary form may remain latent. Okay, may remain latent somewhere, this secondary form. Okay, not the primary form. Now adverse event of life came, it is bursting out. Okay, these are bursting out. समझ में आया?
Yes, sir. अब समझ में आया.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Any question? Anyone having any question? Okay. Thank you for giving me your attention. We will start from next chapter tomorrow.